Oh, and welcome back to Super Mario Bros. 3 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So this game's fortress has us going underwater here in Waterland. Yes, that is the name of the world, Waterland. Indeed, I think this is also the second Mario game to have an underwater castle. Correct me if I'm wrong, unless I'm thinking of maybe in the Lost levels, I'm not sure. I could go back to my Let's Play and look at that. But yeah, same thing applies. Kill the cheeps with your fire flower, otherwise just avoid them. And oh boy, these boos. Yeah, they seem to be crawling along space. I don't know if they're boo buddies or whatever, but they're annoying. Seriously. But never mind that, let's go down here. And this is where we meet Boom Boom. So what does this one do? Okay, so we have two blocks in the way to us defeating Boom Boom. And this one can fly as well. Yay. I mean, they didn't do so in like 3D Land and 3D World, but fine. So then on to another card minigame, which we've already seen, but might as well leave it in because these don't take very long. Seriously. Yeah. I thought there was some sort of trick to this in that you can, once one part of the thing goes by, it will easily get it, but I don't know, I've not got that with the NES version. I did see that with the SNES version. I don't know if the timing's different, but yeah. Now in this one, we are once again dealing with Big Bertha and having to jump out of the water and not get killed. The difference is the water is rising a lot more quicker now than it was before. Seriously, it was a problem before, but now it is even quicker. Oh yeah. And yeah, that's not good. I cannot time it well, given how Mario behaves in the water. And no, I am not going to try and do that. Only the blue platforms actually fall into the thing. And now I guess I can talk about these blue blocks. Basically, you can pick them up, but like the ball bombs, they detonate after a while. Though you can send them back at enemies, and you can easily kick them back, which is a unique mechanic. I have not seen it used in other Mario games. Seriously. But not the yellow ones. You can only defeat them with a Koopa shell, I guess. So yeah, you can actually time your jumps over Big Bertha or Boss Bass or whatever, and do that. Somehow, apparently, collision detection isn't always a thing here, which is weird as hell. But never mind. Seriously. You can still use a fire flower if you still have one to defeat Big Bertha, but she does come back, just like with the Lucky 2s. And yeah, what I'm trying to do here is reach the P-switch as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, that is not always that might not be such a good idea, because what happens is it gives Mario less room for maneuver here, because it turns the coins into blocks, which is not ideal here. Yeah, and I don't know why I'm going under here. Okay, don't become fish food, seriously. I do not want to become fish food. And yeah, this is just insane to me. This is just insane. This beat really gave me problems. But never mind that, let's go to the right and get eaten. Yay! And completely ignore the P-switch. That's what I'm trying to do here. Ignore the P-switch. Okay, I'm not gonna go and try to go into that lower area because that's just pretty much suicide, so I'm gonna run along the top and go that way. There we go. And then through the pipe and we're done. Yeah, that's what I should have done in the beginning. And we have a long bridge, surprisingly with no cheeps. What the hell, Nintendo? Well, never mind. I think I got one above that. But never mind that. Let's go to the next level and paratroopers, of course, and piranha plants. I shouldn't have held down the X button to make Mario go faster, to be honest. And there are bob-ombs as well. and they behave just like in Super Mario Bros. 2. The difference is you can jump on their head and kick them in this game, unlike in Super Mario Bros. 2. In that game, they would only could be picked up and they would explode after a while. That is still the case, but you can kick them in this game. And in some cases it's necessary to get through here, for example. So the exploding blocks do the job, I guess, so yeah. And at the very end, we have a bunch of exploding blocks. So yeah, that is gonna be a pain, because although we can only kick one to the right. Okay, so that being said, I am swimming underwater now. And we're having to swim by a load of well, a couple of cheap jeeps, and then back up the pipe, and that's the end of the level, I guess. Seriously. If there's anything about Super Mario Bros. 3 that is irksome, the levels are very short. Again, fine, but yeah. But that's that. There are some more puzzle-like levels later on. Anyway, we're off to the next airship and the next Koopaling. And indeed, this one is Wendy O Koopa. And she's interesting, actually. Thankfully, she doesn't sound like a spoiled brat in this game, but then there aren't any voice files, so yeah. I don't know if she generally is a spoiled brat of the Koopalings like in the cartoon, or has a crush on Milli Vanilli. Why that is, I don't know. Why would you want to listen to a lip-syncing dude? Oh wait, no, that were the 80s. We didn't know back in the 80s. Anyway, that being said, let's go up here and get a... Okay, I didn't die there. That's weird. I thought I would have died, actually. And straight cannonballing. Yes, that's what they are, cannonballs. They're not bullets. So yeah. The other interesting gimmick are these screws or bolts or whatever. Basically, you can use them to get to the other side, though. At the rate that the auto-scrolling is going on this airship, don't count it with my... Well, admittedly terrible platforming skills to get across there very quickly. Seriously. And Rocky wrenches can go to hell. Seriously, I do not like these enemies. Anyway, down the hill and we'll meet Wendy O Koopa. Basically, she throws these giant, what I can only describe as giant beach balls at you using her wand, which can be very annoying. Thankfully, I at least made good use of my invincibility frames. So that's good at least. She is quite challenging if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah. Anyway, let's head back down to Earth. Yeah, I'm surprised Mario doesn't injure himself given what happens in the 3D games, but never mind that. We have saved the King of Waterland. So on the next episode, we'll go to World 4. And that's going to be interesting, I think. But that being said, another letter from Princess Peach. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you then. Goodbye.